you know.
And this might be a good time, Nick, to skip ahead a couple of pages. Might be towards the last. There's a pamphlet at the very end. I don't know if I gave you a copy of it or not. It's how to hire an engineer. That just gives you some details on the proposal process that I'd be going through. But the page before that's probably the most important one to you, Nick. The page before that is an update I received.
I saw this in here.
Correct. And so that kind of gives you an idea of the difference in comparison of price on the court. There's a whole lot of, there's a whole lot of stipulations that have to be taken into consideration. How wide the road is, how thick of an overlay you would do, how thick of a how far down a total replacement would go. Are you including curb and gutter in that replacement? A lot of different things to take into consideration. Asphalt compared to concrete.
Okay, now wait a second. We got cement concrete pavement with same assumed street width, blah blah blah, would cost approximately $35,000 to $40,000. But then we get down here to a full street reconstruction. And then it's going to all of a sudden jump to 110 to 130. So what's 35 to 40?
Well, Nick, what you need to understand is that the description on our CIP project is where we're going to cut off the surface and relay the surface. It includes relays on there as well. That is not meant to be a full description of. Okay. I know when you think of a total replacement, you're thinking of cutting it all the way down to the base and starting over. That was not meant to be. But that description,
they can cut half that concrete out and pour right on top.
You can cut to a certain level if you're doing. There's a way that they can surface it so that they can do that. Yeah, this is one of the things that we're talking about the leak this year.
Okay, how long does that last?
The salesman was talking a whole different story when I asked him that question. He says, "Oh, well, it'll last you a good 30 years." Well. The stories I was hearing from other people is that they're not nearly that reliable.
Well, I've poured a lot of concrete on the farm, and I have never poured it over a bunch of old crap. Concrete. Well, you take it out and then you're done.
Right.
Your street, and whether it's the street or next out on the farm, the street is good as the base that it's poured on.
Correct. The base has, and that's one of the things.
If you pour it over cracked concrete,
the base has to be good for you to even consider doing that.
And some of these, okay.